This is our reference point for the whole body. So when we think about holding the ball, there's a roundness still, feel? But think about a big ball now between your hands, and you're really everywhere touching this ball. So from this part of the fingertips all the way to the center of the palms, you're touching a ball, and feel a ball. Spread your fingers around this ball. Now we're getting an opening. That's correct. But the palms are the center of it, like a suction cup. So when I breathe in, I make the ball a little bit bigger, but it's like my fingers are still glued to this ball when I bring it out. Bring it out, bring it out, bring it out, yeah. Okay, so when I bring it back, I compress the ball. Okay. Now hold the ball still, and now just let it go a little bit, the stretch. Just let it go. It's like a piano tuner. You let it go, a little bit sloppier, floppier, and you see it's going to disappear now. It's just slowly disappearing. Okay, so we feel an edge, but go a little bit further where you lose it completely. Slowly, right? So slowly, give that an amount of time. And now make it a little bit more. Go back to where you were, where you feel, where is it unifying to one feeling of stretch, and where it's opening again. There's the ball again, right? Touch the ball again. Now if I would stretch further, make it more, it becomes a sort of a stagnation now. And in some cases we will stretch further. Think about power stretching, for instance, where I really push out, but it has a different meaning now because we stretch this line. But for everything that we do in between, the Tai Chi, Qigong exercises, etc., we want to feel the ball between our hands. So you go a little bit too far, no, you release back until you feel there's the ball again. And now also notice the temperature in the hands. When you reach this sweet spot where the body starts to sing, it radiates heat, radiates warmth. And that's what we're looking for. Also in standing practices. If you're holding the ball, the hands like this, it's still the rounded shape of the energy ball. Right? But here's also, you're going to look at, okay, so what the stretch that you feel here in the hands, you're going to translate that stretch to all the points between joints, right? So how's the stretch here? Is it responding to the stretch there? And is it the same amount of stretch? That's what we're looking for. So that's the fine-tuning process of all the parts between the joints. So the whole spine, this area, this area, this area, but then also from the quad down to the knees, that area, knees, ankle, and then in the feet. We want to fine-tune that like a piano tune. Like bing, 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 boom, 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 until you come to a place where it really starts to sing, and then you can feel this radiation. So first you stretch, you fine-tune the fascia stretch, and from there you start focusing on relaxing into that stretch. So think about a little bit like we did with the floating the bones. So you have this stretch, but you also relax the bones inside. Gently hanging the muscles while doing so. Now I feel even more warmth happening because I'm starting to relax into that. So now we have this position. This could also be your standing position. Doesn't really matter for now, but feel how this translates to all the parts of the body. Spine. Feel the radiation of the warmth. And then when I lose it again a little bit in the hands, feel what happens with the spine as well. Feel how the stretch is slowly going. Becomes a little bit heavier. Feel how the shoulders are closing, etc., etc. So I bring it back again. And feel how the spine is responding to that. And it's up to you to find the sweet spot. Where's the energy peaking? Where's the radiation of the warmth peaking? Where is it most unified and feels like one thing? See, I've got this Tai Chi book, and on the front of it, there's just this sand circle, like a circle.
Oh, yeah,
but that's how it starts to feel when you unify everything. It becomes round and connected, and that's a very strong structure. Very strong structure. So that's what we're looking for. But remember the fingers, the palms, etc. It's very basic, but in the end I see it also as very advanced. to be able to check that at all times. You're in a form, you're constantly fine-tuning, you're constantly in that feeling and translating that through the body and keeping that shape. Now, the energy can move very efficiently because you've opened the fascia stretch in a very particular sort of stretch. If you stretch it further, it's gonna enhance the fascia building process. But if we wanna be able to relax into the stretch and make the energy move efficiently, we have to find this sweet spot. Like, there it is. And then it starts streaming and going nicely in the flow, and the warmth starts moving. And that's just an experience thing. That's why we practice. Until you've got that, it's like, there it is. And the body is ready for it.